If you're a small business owner and you have IRS tax problems, I made this video for you because I want you to understand what you need to do in order to get them resolved. Most small business owners that I speak with who actually have a business tax problem, it's a payroll tax problem. And that's what the video is going to be focused on. If you owe money, if you're a small business owner and you owe income tax because you didn't pay the tax on your personal income part, there's lots of videos on my website here and on YouTube that will describe what to do in those situations. But in this video, we're going to talk about payroll tax problems in particular. Now, what usually happens when a business owes payroll taxes is they have a cash flow crunch. And so they start paying what we call net payroll. They pay their employees. They show that the various FICA, Medicare, and income tax are withheld from the check, but they actually never remit those funds to the IRS. And this can go on for quite some time. If a taxpayer or a business does this, they can ultimately be held responsible for what's called the trust fund portion of the tax. The trust fund portion is that portion that was supposed to be withheld on behalf of the employee. So it's half of the FICA, half of the Medicare, and all of the federal income tax. That can ultimately be held to the individual responsible. So usually the business owner, it can be more than one person, but it's almost always the business owner can be held responsible for the payment of that trust fund portion. And that's called the trust fund recovery penalty. And once that's assessed, then the IRS can move against personal assets, not just the business asset. So what do you do if you owe payroll tax? The number one thing you're going to do, which is contrary to what you're thinking, is you're going to start paying your payroll taxes currently right now. You're not going to try to catch up. You're going to start paying your payroll taxes this week, right now. Why? Because if you try to play catch up, but you can't stay current, you're always going to have this problem. It's going to go on forever and it's never going to stop. And you're going to dig yourself such a deep hole that I can't help you dig out of it because you're filling the hole in with 2 scoops of dirt, but you're digging 4 scoops of dirt and the hole's just getting deeper and deeper. And so that's the number one thing. You're going to want to get current with your payroll taxes first. And very few people tell you to do that, but that is categorically the right thing to do. Then you can work with the IRS to try to get an installment agreement so that you can pay off the back taxes while staying current. If you don't get current and stay current, the IRS cannot help you. There's nothing they can do. Their only option is going to be to assess the trust fund recovery penalty against you personally and or shut the business down. Those are the only options. So getting current is what you need to do in this situation. This is one of the most important areas of IRS tax resolution that I think a tax pro who really knows what they're doing can really help you. And that's because we can assist you in designating voluntary payments toward the trust fund and potentially keep you out of that personal liability by paying that off first. This is complicated stuff. So if you have additional questions or concerns, we invite you to visit our website at getirshelp.com or give us a call at 813-229-7100.